Like, subscribe, and leave a comment. So here's your review of WWE Raw, the week commencing the 13th of May 2024. So it starts off with Drew McIntyre come out. Basically says, calls out CM Punk, says CM Punk looks like an addict, but he's not. Apparently he's not an addict, but apparently he's really harsh. It calls out the fans for siding with CM Punk when he comes out speaking facts every single week, as he says, and he also calls CM Punk a coward. He then moves on to calling out Jey Uso and Damian Priest, calling Damian Priest a paper champion, which then Damian Priest basically comes out and Drew gives Damian Priest his props, but says he's a paper champion and he shouldn't be champion. And Damian Priest basically says all the reasons why Drew McIntyre is not champion right now, all the mistakes he's made, but he does say that he will give Drew McIntyre a title shot. So we'll see what happens. Then it goes into our first match, the Queen of the Ring. It's Io Sky versus Shayna Baszler in a great match. As I keep saying this, Io Sky is one of the best wrestlers in WWE. She is amazing. Really good match, and she gets the victory and advances. Then we have Judgment Day. Judgment Day are confronted with Carlito. Carlito's talking about joining the Judgment Day or teaming up. You scratch my back, I scratch yours. But Damian Priest says he doesn't trust him, so there's nothing happening there. Then we have Chad Gable basically having a go at the Alpha Academy, telling them to improve and get some wins because he's not happy. Then we have Kofi Kingston said he's ready to face Gunther and he's going to pay him back for taking out Xavier. Then we have R-Truth and The Miz talking about their tag team championships and defending them. The Miz doesn't want to, but there's going to be a match made later on for them to defend it with. Then we have Gunther versus Kofi Kingston in the King of the Ring tournament match. Really good match. Go and watch it, but in the end, Gunther gets the victory. Then we have Becky Lynch and Liv Morgan getting into it backstage because they hate each other. Then we have Karrion Kross sort of speaking to Kofi Kingston saying the time is soon. So I don't know if he's going to turn heel. That would be interesting. Then we have Bronson Reed, versus Tozawa in a good match, but coming out, Tozawa's not beating Bronson Reed, and he didn't. Then we have Adam Pearce saying later on there's going to be a four-way tag team match, and the winner gets a title shot against the tag team champions. But he also says Braun Breaker is not ready to be in the King of the Ring, and Braun Breaker turns up and goes, he is. So we'll see. Then we have Zoe Starks versus Lyra from NXT. Really good match for the Queen of the Ring tournament, but Lyra gets the victory. Then we have Jey Uso, yeet, getting ready for his match. And he said he's going to win the King of the Ring and he's going to win tonight in his match. Then you have Sami Zayn versus Otis in a decent match. There was some distractions from Chad, who was meant to be helping him, which cost him the match, and Sami Zayn got the victory. Then we have Braun Strowman in the back, sort of giving props to the Creed brothers, and then JD from the Judgment Day sort of warns Bronson Reed is interfering in Judgment Day business, so we'll see what happens there. Then we have Becky Lynch versus Dakota in a decent match, but there was no winner because Becky Lynch was jumped by the Damage Control. Then we have Dragunov getting ready for Jey Uso, so we see what happens there. Then we have a four-way match for the number one contenders for the tag team titles. It's Judgment Day versus New Catch Republic versus Creed Brothers versus AOP in a great match. Go and watch it. There was some interference from Carlito, and Judgment Day gets the victory. Then we have Damian Priest and Judgment Day sort of thanking Carlito. It seems like Damian Priest is coming around a bit. Then we go into the main event, which is Jey Uso versus Dragunov for the King of the Ring tournament qualifying, advancing, I should say. Really good match. Go and watch it. But in the end, the Yeet Master gets the victory and is confronted by Gunther afterwards.